That is Jilla Bena, Chidong, Mar, Dunja, Lakuranga, Dun Lakuranga, and Tuson did in Tongaris. There was something Gamboni Mats, Najar Nava, something Gambudi, Tombut, Chini, Sumjanga, and Kungabati, and Dway, something Gambut, Tombut, and Kungabati Sale, Balajar Jedua.
Some use of some
Benada Sodumbachi, and the sons Tuson didn't have to need that journey, that the Kabu Boba Yigi, the Garum, Polon by Caviaris. And it took up to the La Genida, Javazo and good Seguare, to shatter near Gumba and the Javagan and go to Yoris.
Yes. So then, during 705 AD, during 37th king, who's called Tison Dezen, at his time, Buddhism was very much flourished in Tibet. So therefore, his time is a very important time in the history of Tibetan Buddhism in Tibet. This is because it is during his reign that he first time Tibetan were ordained as a Buddhist monk, and also during his reign that monasteries were built for the monks.
답변은 디카도 본부 요다 요아리스 이나요다 추송 대승 그 베식 전부 남배치에 잡을지 되는 칸보 모두 사도 단다니 바유니 단데 시샤 임바다 야가 방갈라 통조로와 모두 사도 아니 바유니 수라 단데시 대냠된 구루rum부치 단데시 아니 칸보 모두 사도들라 당부 보바보고 둔된다 잡아줘리스 통에 잡아둔지 되니 잡아둔데 야보차 그조라 Pobi Yigi Chikupumayamba, and Sanskrit and Bali Tendal Hub, and the Javar Kiwati, the Dandunshi. Teaching it up, young Magachi there, and good to you, and go to Rumbuchi, Zopachimbo, and Tenderson, young Guzgaris.
So at that time, there were, although many Indian Buddhist scholars were invited to Tibet during his reign, there are very two important persons from India, which made a huge difference for the dissemination of Buddhism into Tibet. The first one is Khenchen Bodhisattva, or another name is Chandarakshita. Although he was from Bengal, but he spent many times in Nepal. So Tibetans invite him to Tibet from Nepal, not from Bengal. And then there's another very important, great Buddhist master from India that many of us know very well. He is Padmasambhava. So, and during his, with the guidance of Chandarakshita and Padmasambhava, so many Buddhist scriptures were translated into Tibet from Sanskrit and Pali, mainly from Sanskrit. And also 7 young Tibetan men were ordained as monks. So this is also called 7 trial monk, to see whether Tibet is ready to start monastic institutions or not.
Then Nazin Benda, Chusong de Kola Zemu Denda, Gimen Denda Kashijundu. Dinani Gimen Jigde and the Ani Zusha. The Kambu Bodhisattva, Ani Dombanoni, Bobaga, Ani Dombo de Taran, Chusong Dezen Katu, Jongaris.
So likewise, Chusong Dezen has many queens. And one of his queens later became a very, very dedicated Buddhist practitioner. Not only that, she asked permission from the king to ordain as a nun. So therefore, that was also starting of ordination of women into Buddhist nunnery.
Ani morang gupe ta morang la sang chala mambudu Sang Jalam Mambojani Pa Juni, Jung Yuarwa, Jung Denda, Jogachambu, Jung Yuarwa.
Sounds good.
Sang, Sirangol, Sang Saga, Sangawa.
Sang.
Sang and Jalam Mamboji Pa Juni and Jung Chambu Liga is Morang, Jung Yua, Jung Donga, the Jung, Janaru Jonga Jung. Jogachambu Telang, Jung Chambu Lunia, and Tigala Morang Mingya you are, Teta and Samila you are. Morang, Jung Chambu Julu. Tigala Zambujo be Molum de Pa and Kuyab, and the ten of the morning Minko and Yavio, the Chung Chambuti and the Samit where you are.
So anyway, she has many bronze. So she melt all this bronze and asked blacksmith to make a huge bell, and on that bell there are also inscription of many verses from Samantabhadra prayer. And this very bell is preserved in a very famous monastery in Tibet called Samye Monastery. So I forgot one point from Rinpoche. Rinpoche said that the invitation of Padmasambhava and Chandarakshita into Tibet is also beginning of first Tibetan Buddhism in Tibet, that is Nyingmapa.
Oda tenda tanda yang Nyingma master tenda Yavani and the Panchim Bimala Mita Seva, Panjata Chimbu, Tamingoni, Bimala Mata yang Dandishini, Zopa Chimbuchi and Guru Buchi Sung, and in Bumala Mata Koranga Yang Sung, Nichaga Sung, that Zopa Chimbu and Guzio.
So in additional also they invited a very learned Indian master into Tibet. His name is Great Pandit Vimala Mitra. Vimala Mitra gave teaching of Dzogchen as well as also Padmasambhava. So therefore there was beginning of Tibetan people practicing Dzogchen or great completion practice, which is one of the quintessential practice of Nyingmapa followers.
Ani Tikabdu de la Chasung Disney Capilla, Bobata, Yami any the Maxi Chambuji, Jab, Ani Yami Mag de Shorney, Yami Mabunjigani, Junico Hayat, and Hasatiosha. Mabun de la Bogio and the Jima Jawa Zuni, Ming de la Sanshisa. Sanshi Kiwa Chani, Chasung de Zengu, Jigtung, Dunanga Jegalo de la Sanshi and Yanala Yanak. Nambichi Yanola the Huni you are Yanon and Nambichi and Dandishi, Dorji Chopa down Dendani, Nambichi, Lampum Kashi, Yanoni on the Katuya Dandishisha.
Chiton Kazella.
My Chitoma, Dunanga Jeglo. Dunga or Dunga Jeglo did it and the Sanshis Yami Nitawa, the Yanola, Dorji Chopa las Hobi, Lampum Kashi, Yanoni Tambuya Dandish.
So then again, during the reign of one of great Tibetan king, Chisong Dezen, war broke out between Tibet and China, and the Chinese lost the war. Therefore, one of Chinese general was arrested, and then he was brought to Tibet, and so he has a relationship with some Tibetan women. And the son was born. When he grew up, he became a Buddhist monk, and he became a very learned Buddhist monk. His name is Sangshi, and he went to China, and he brought some of the Buddhist texts into Tibet from China. One of them is Vajra Chedaka, or diamond cutting. Or diamond cutter sutra, and so forth. Many of Mahayana Buddhist texts that exist in China and that doesn't exist in Tibet, he brought into Tibet.